What's up, everybody? This is John, the Average Gamer, and I got some important news. This is heartbroken. The fact that the lead singer of Linkin Park, Chester, I'm sorry, I forgot his last name. The frontman of Linkin Park has committed suicide and passed away, and even though that's redundant, and yeah, that's kind of heartbroken, and knowing that he was only 41 years old. That's pretty young. And yeah, he's apparently they say he suffers from depression, but they also analysis of alcohol and drugs, but kind of sketchy. And my thoughts on the fact that a lot of people either dying this year, the second suicide of this year actually, and the first suicide of this year was Chris Cornell. Same thing, and it's kind of sad that knowing that both talents died in the same year. Now, my point of view with suicide and the cause of it, it's a very tough move to do. It's they say it's a coward's way to go out, and actually it's reverse. It takes a lot of courage to do what you gotta do and take your own life. It's not easy. I have a taste of that because I almost committed suicide myself many years ago. And my point is that never ask, a guy who suffers from depression. They say get better. I mean, they are a cry for help, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Just a half-heartedness of people give other people doesn't work. And the fact that people who commit suicide, you're not hurting yourself, you're hurting your family, your friends, your loved ones, people that they care about you, and they're the one who's gonna suffer. And with all that what goes in your head is almost selfishly, and it's like, oh, maybe they would care for me now if I'm gone. It's a very selfish act in a way, and I never really fully understand the concept of other people who are trying to help a person who's at that brink, and saying certain words makes it worse. I don't know what was going on with Chester's mind and what he's going through, because I was out of touch with the band for like a number of years, and I wasn't a really big fan of his latest work. But it doesn't mean that committing suicide over your last album and people criticizing it, it does add the benefit of it. But I mean, I fall in and out of the albums because I kind of like a few songs here and there. Now, he's a very talented writer, singer, and he puts so much in his work. And the fact that he had criticized a fan who said something about his work being a sellout, being too pop, too modern, rather than losing his touch. And he replied that Hyper Theory and Magnolia came out roughly 17 years ago. He said that you gotta get grips with the changes now, and that was a few months ago. I believe that was like 2 months ago. And adding this up with the suicide and depression, I think that as an artist, your work is always judged. And as a rock star, your image is always questioned. It is hard for the fact that if you're out there and someone doesn't like your work, they're very vocal. They will let you know that your talent is not as what it was 17 years ago. And some people have thicker skin than most. And With Chris Cobain, it's the same way because, you know, he was afraid of if he's going to be relevant for the next 20 years. I understand. Right? It's hard to be an artist. It's hard to be in that business. Actors, writers, producers, directors, anything, painters, has such a, impact in the world. And one screw up takes you out of it. One mistake makes you a sellout. It is hard for an actor or singer, writer, artist. It's hard to be praised for enough effort and enough work to put into it. And it's not easy to accept other people's praise or, disrespectful towards you and your work. The biggest critic is yourself, really. And you take it more than anyone else if someone really hates it or someone loves it and you just don't think it's that good enough. And should he took his life? No. Should Chris Cobain took his life? No. But it was kind of messed up for the fact that they did take their life. It's sad that talent like that are snuffed out. Now, people who are definitely in need for help, go for it. Ask for help. Always people out there. It's always the suicide line out there to help people. And it's really serious. Human life is precious. It really is. And don't waste it on negativity. Alright guys, this is John the Average Gamer, and catch you guys next time.